65 degrees this morning. That is about 18 centigrade, I believe. So, what did we have for supper last night? Oh, Mom finished. Did she finish off the chicken soup? No, I made chicken soup for Mom. Her stomach's still a little off. I think she's gonna switch to 2 of those pills. Where are you going this morning? And the doctor got her some pills to try out this weekend to see if it would help. Oh, the inches are going somewhere. All right, come on. Come on, Cristi. Come on, Cristi. She's watching the car. After dinner, I went back to role-playing journals. Or role-playing journal, the role-playing journal, I guess I should say. Come on, Chris. Girls, where are you going? No, Cristi. Oh, jeez. Come on, Bella. Okay, hold on. Yeah, our neighbors were leaving, and Cristi started barking and wanting to chase, and so I'm glad I waited. Anyway, I worked on the role-playing journal. Trooper SJP got on around 8 with his stream, so I had that running. I chatted with him, or I watched it a little bit. But I pushed on through around and finished the role-playing journal first draft around 10:30. The last hour or so mostly took place in combat. So that worked out really well as far as like not taking as long, because combat usually doesn't take a long time to write about. Got to bed after that. I didn't get to bed till midnight, but with getting other stuff dealt with, which is dumb, and with watching Trooper after I was done. So I'm a little tired today. Come on, girls. Up around 7. Come on, Bella. So I had a dream. I was in the dorms at college somewhere, just plain hallways, and I had a friend in college named Bonnie Hanna. Had a big old crush on her. So in the dream, people are packing to leave for the holiday or something, and so I'm helping her. This is where it gets weird. She was taking things from a dorm down the hall to store in her dorm room for safety. The dorm down the hall belonged to an old professor, like an old guy, like his 70s, with horn rimmed glasses, like he looked like he was from the 50s. And so I helped. So one of the items was this big Pegasus miniature, about the size of Hope there. So, hey, Bella, come on. Bella, good girl, come on. And as I'm heading back to his room to get something else to put in her room, he wasn't in there. I was like, where'd he go? And I look over, and there's like this area off to the right where I think there was a dumpster inside, which doesn't make any sense. But 3 young college students, 3 young women, were helping him. He had looked like he'd fallen or something, and they're all like helping him walk back down the corridor. And this other girl then taps me on the shoulder, and she calls me a slut or something like that. But had nothing to do with these first 3 girls, and I got the impression that this professor had been like sleeping with a bunch of students. I was like, all right. So I go back to my room, and for some reason I get into bed, even though I thought we were supposed to be leaving. And then Bonnie gets in bed behind me. It was a weird bed. It was like a giant circle around a post, so a lot of people could have slept in it, I guess. And she's right up back to back with me, which I was like, ooh, this is nice. And she starts making this noise, like she's gargling or swishing, like, what's it called? A breath freshener around in her mouth. And I was like, what are you doing? Because, I mean, she's in the bed. You don't do that kind of stuff. Hey, come on. What's it called? Mouthwash. You don't do mouthwash in the bed with you. You know, you do it over a sink and then you spit it out. And she's just like, oh. I was like, fine, whatever. And she's doing this for a while. And then I suddenly realized I'm hearing this and I'm awake. And it was Bella making noise behind me in real life on the bed. 75 degrees this afternoon. It's afternoon walk time. That's 23.5 degrees centigrade, I believe. Worked all morning on the role-playing journal, finished it up, got all the stuff done that needed done for it. Had it set up for Patreon on Monday, that kind of thing. Dogs have been crazy because the neighbors here are having relatives. No, come over here. Good girls. I'm so tired of them going for that. And then, Mom still feels nauseous, like all the time. She's going back to the doctor on Monday and hopefully they can give her something. She's taking these pills and they're not helping. What else? After lunch we made strawberry shortcake cakes. And then I got working on Patreon. I've been working on Patreon all afternoon. Did not stream today. Was not in the mood. And I'm glad I didn't. I got a lot done. I still have some stuff to work on the Patreon, but I have got all the audio that I've ever recorded. Not all of it, but all of it that I'm going to publish on Patreon up and scheduled. I'm scheduled to mid-April. So I still need to check all the times and dates. And then I need to list them all on my main master list to make it easier later too. When I publish them, I add the names of the things to lists and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that tonight. It'll probably take a couple more hours. And then maybe I'm going to bed. I hear a car. I don't know what that is.